This meeting is going to be recorded so that it can then be translated into Spanish and then shared out. So if you don't feel comfortable with having your face on the video, please just hide your video. Otherwise, it's just going to be a little snippet of your face if you don't mind. And actually, it's going to be mostly me because I'm the one yapping, and my slideshow. Okay. So I really am happy to see you all here. And I want to say first and foremost that we miss everyone very, very much. We miss the kids. We miss the parents. We miss you terribly. So we are very happy to see you in this digital forum. I see some hearts going up. Yeah, we do miss you and we are happy to see you back. So this is going to be our digital world for the next foreseeable future. So it's going to be really important that we keep in touch through this way. A lot of you pre-submitted questions, which I am going to be answering towards the end of this presentation. And if you have any questions that come up during this meeting, you can enter them into the chat and we may have time for some at the end. Otherwise, you can also email them to questions@ps100x.org. Again, that's questions@ps100x.org, and they will be answered there as well. In addition, I will be sharing this slideshow, so you don't have to take notes. Anything that's written down here, it'll be sent to you as well, so you don't have to take notes or anything like that. Okay? So I first want to let you know that there are many resources that the city is providing to us. Most importantly, our school is a food hub, as are many of the neighboring schools in the community. So you can rest assured that you will get fed at one of the food hubs. Even if PS 100 runs out for whatever reason, you can go to any of the other schools in the near vicinity and get 3 meals per person, okay? Also, New York City, 311 is the best for everything. But, sometimes 311 takes a long time to get a person. You can also text COVID to 692-692 for information. And most importantly, if you need emotional support, 888 NYC Well is a phenomenal free resource just for another voice to talk to, okay? So that's available. It's also super important, since we don't see your beautiful faces every day, that you stay connected digitally. And we have really upped our digital game lately. You know that there's the old standby Class Dojo, and that's my go-to. That's where I'm really doing the bulk of my communication, because I know we have the most parents linked in on Class Dojo. However, we're branching out. I now have a YouTube channel. I'm not going to be, a YouTube celebrity or an influencer, but I do have a YouTube channel, and we are going to link it to our school's website. But I think I'll put the link up on Class Dojo as well. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but the link will be linked on Class Dojo. That's where I do my morning announcements and stuff. So Google Classroom is crucial, and we're going to talk about the academics in a minute, but it's crucial that if you have a device at this point, that your child is linked up to Google Classroom. We'll talk about more about that later. Follow up on Twitter at PS100 Bronx, and follow District 8 at D8 Connect. There's a lot of good resources there. Most importantly, we have a brand spanking new website, ps100x.org, with lots of resources, and it's updated all the time, and it's going to have the most up-to-date information for you as we go forward, okay? Okay, this has been a big question for a lot of you, especially my 5th grade parents, which I see some of you here. There's 2 different buckets of how we're tracking the kids. One is attendance. Now, attendance in our school is more of a wellness check, okay? We have to know that the kids are fine every day, and that's through the Google Class Dojo. Every day, the teachers are posting a question on Class Dojo, and it must be answered by 11:59 p.m. that day. That is the way we are tracking attendance, period, okay? That is not how we're tracking academics. Academics are all what's going on in the Google Classroom. And for those of you that don't have devices on which the kids are working, DOE will be mailing additional packets, I just heard, so that's good. However, it is very, very important that you're doing the work on Google Classroom, okay? There will still be promotional criteria, even though there are no longer state exams. So that means we're gonna be putting together, like, what are the expectations, and you will be informed by each teacher, but the kids are going to have to complete the work, okay? Because now we have to form a digital portfolio for every child, all right? And that's going to be a little bit trickier than we're used to. So if the kids are not doing what they need to do, as best as we can, right? We're not expecting perfection. We're just expecting a try. We need to see that you're attempting, and we can support. We have plenty of people to support you. But we need to make sure the kids are trying, okay? We need to have evidence that they've done something now that we're in this till the end of the year for sure, okay? So again, we are here to support you, but please reach out to your child's teacher if you need help. It is okay to be frustrated, okay? I get it. This is not what you signed up for. This is like, whoa. But it is important that you ask for the help. There's no shame in it, okay? Once we have our school grading policy, it will be communicated with everyone as well. Okay? Okay. And like I just said, we can't do this without you. Okay? We are literally relying on you to help us do this work. Okay? Now, you guys are fortunate that in grades 3 through 5, the kids are a little bit more savvy with the technology, than the pre-K through 2 crowd. But they still need you there to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. So you are key to the success of this. But it's important that you stay connected and ask the questions. Again, ask whatever you need to ask. If I don't have an answer, I'll get you an answer. Okay? And it's okay to feel the feelings, okay? We are all in a very unique situation, and it's okay to be emotional and anxious about the world we're in right now. But you have to manage yourselves and take care of yourselves through all this. Acknowledge that it's okay to be worried, right? It is okay, but we are going to get through this together, right? We're going to be okay. It's just a matter of being patient and just doing what we have to do, okay? And staying connected while you're staying home. And most importantly, to our school, we have to keep that partnership back and forth. Otherwise, the kids, when they do come back, we're going to be like, whoo. If we don't stay connected now, it's going to be very difficult to come back. Keeping a routine is super, super important. And what we're going to start doing within our Google Classrooms is have like every Monday, certain things will happen. Every Tuesday, certain things will happen, and so on and so forth, so that you can establish a routine around that. So stay tuned. Keep things in perspective, okay? This will have an end. This is not going to be forever. So just always remember, this too shall pass. And as much as you can, avoid going down the internet rabbit hole. Like you can go into all these conspiracy theories and all these crazy websites, and they just, it doesn't help sometimes. So sometimes you need an internet cleanse, okay? And just go for a walk with your masks on, right? Because now we need to wear face coverings, but make sure you get outside and get some fresh air as much as you can, okay? This I posted on Twitter and on the dojo a few days ago, but it'll be shared again through this slideshow. I'm going to get to the questions because I know that's the meat and potatoes of what everyone wants to know. So there will be a grading policy. It is still in development through the DOE and through our district, but it will require the students to do more than just, say hello every now and then. There will be work looked at, both digital and pen and paper, and we will get all that information to you. I know that there is a concern about promotion. As long as we see that the kids are making an effort, we have something to look at to make those promotional decisions. But if we have nothing, it's going to be very, very difficult. Okay. And for most of you that are in this room, I'm preaching to the choir because your kids are involved. So, as best as you can, let people know that it's serious. Graduation, and this goes for my 5th grade families. We are going to figure out a way to commemorate the 5th graders and make graduation, even if it's digital, something special for them. We're going to have a team to brainstorm, but I promise you that we are going to do something. It might be something like this, where we all, announce the names. I don't know what it's going to look like, but we are going to do something, rest assured. Now, in terms of refunds and money and stuff, we can't go back into the building. The good news is that the senior dues have not been given to vendors yet. So the money is actually all not spent and it's there. It's safe, but we can't get it back to you. So stay tuned for that. It's not going anywhere. And as soon as I know when we can get back into the building to retrieve those funds, we will do so, okay? Miss Chocolate candy sale, that will all be, all the deliveries will be mailed to you at home. So if you did order Miss Chocolate, Miss Cuevas reached out to get your address, and those shipments will be sent directly to you. Regarding safety, yes, the school has been professionally cleaned. The walls have been bleached. Everything from top to toe has been sterilized. Everything. It's like cleaner than it's probably ever been since it opened, okay? So that is for sure. Regarding whether children will be required to wear masks when we return, I don't know. I don't have an answer to that, but we will be taking precautions to make sure that people still maintain the standards of hand washing and hygiene that we are getting used to. Pen and paper, so I'm here now, classroom policies and curriculum. Students will be mailed through the DOE additional pen and paper resources while some are still waiting for digital devices. Not every child will be mailed things. If they did receive a DOE device, they will not be mailed pen and paper resources. But if if you have a printer at home, shoot me an email or something, and I can figure out what we can produce for you that you can maybe print out at home. I know there's resources on the DOE website that I can share with you, so just let me know. Excuse me, I just need a sip of water. I've been talking a lot today. Okay. How often will teachers be on live? Basically, the teachers will be on live at some point throughout each day. Many teachers have scheduled office hours where your child can get extra help. They have also scheduled Google Meet hangs just like this so the kids can socialize with each other. Because for Pete's sakes, the kids miss each other. So we are giving them the time and space to really have those conversations with one another and just hang out like as much as you can in a virtual world. So we are going live. And this week was a little bit less because, it was supposed to be spring break. So it was a little bit of the less live, but next week it's going to pick back up again. Now, question 4, can you provide extra work, or what if we don't finish in time? If you need extra work, let us know. We can get that to you. But what we're putting on the Google Classroom is kind of like the middle of the road, okay? We don't want to provide, we have to be like Goldilocks, right? We want it just right. We don't want to provide too much or too little. But if you find that you need more work, just reach out and we can get some to you. And don't worry about time. Time is kind of like flexible right now. As long as your students are finishing a good amount each day and just keeping up with a pace, like they don't have to finish every single thing for every single day, but we just want to see them in a flow and that they're trying something each and every day, And we know that you're struggling with managing one device per family maybe or something. So we're realistic about that. There's no checkboxes on the Google Classroom, but that is feedback we have given to the platform. Now, this is the most important part, the socio-emotional. If you feel overwhelmed with working with your child, stop for a few minutes, stop for an hour, close the computer, put it away, do something else, cook something with him or her. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, and your child will shut down multiple times over the next few weeks. It's going to happen. We have 10 more weeks, basically. So there's going to be shutdowns, there's going to be emotions, and that's okay. So just put it to the side and let them have their feelings. You have your feelings. Do something completely unrelated. We're going to try to post more fun things for you to do with each other as well, so you can just kind of do something that's not as draining. And then PBIS and Class Dojo points, etc., came up. We are going to figure out a way to make it work in the digital world and still do our celebrations and our star students. We just haven't really worked that out yet. The priority of the last few weeks has been getting the digital world off and running, which we're there now. So now we can work on the details. So that's that. Now, while I was talking really fast, I know, I'm sorry, I'm very fast. I'm trying to slow down, but I just want to give a quote before I open it up to the chat questions that might have come up. Regardless of the toll these days have already taken, now is the time to give yourself grace. So you are all doing the best that you can, okay? And I am so proud of what we've done in this last few weeks through the partnership with the families. We could not have done any of this without you. We would be talking to empty rooms and posting to empty classrooms if it wasn't for you. So please give yourself the space to celebrate yourselves and all that you've done to support us, because I'm speaking for every single staff member at PS100 when I say we appreciate that more than you can ever know. So give yourselves a pat on the shoulder, and I can see you if you're doing it or not. Give yourselves a pat on the back and give yourself the props you deserve, because you are doing a great job. Okay, so I thank you for keeping it 100 with me. We're going to get through this. We're going to do more of these town halls in the future for sure, because now I'm over the first couple, so I'm not as nervous anymore. I could talk in front of a crowd, no problem, but this was a little bit more nerve-wracking. So I'm going to ask Miss White if any questions came up on the chat to let me know, and then I'll try to answer them, and then I'll just open up for some quick hellos, and then we're going to say goodbye, okay? Miss White, did anything come up? Hold on, I think she needs to be unmuted, Miss Vargas.
I'm here. Okay. So we have one question that says, we have missed a few live notifications due to working on schoolwork during the day. Is there a way these can be centralized or posted a day in advance?
So are we talking like the Google Hangouts with the students and stuff, like those kind of lives? I'm guessing. Yes, okay. So I think in a lot of situations they are posted in advance, but maybe what we can do is also on like the Class Dojo, just post when the meetings are happening so that you get the alert to your phone. We can figure out a system for that. Thank you.
And I think that's all.
Oh, you guys are easy. So I thank you. I will, you guys can unmute yourselves if you want to say a quick hi. Kids, if you want to like say hi, that's cool too. I'll stay on for a couple minutes. Hi, Xavier. Let me stop sharing my screen first of all so I can see everyone. All right. So now we hang.
Hello.
Hi, Isaiah.
Oh, it's Isaiah's mom. Isaiah's in the room.
Hi, Miss
Running.
Maria.
Hi, how you doing?
Good.
Hi.
Good to see you
Say
guys.
hi. Come say hi.
Hi, Trinity. I see you.
Where's Kayla?
Kayla is right here. She's
Miss Arbolino.
Trinity, don't worry. You're going to get the recording.
come on.
Miss Arbolino.
Yes. Right. Who's that?
Baron. A
Baron,
question just was posted on the chat. When do the iPads need to be returned?
Oh, I don't know.
That was one of the questions on the chat.
Yeah. Don't know when the iPad will be returned, so use them while you have them.
Oh my gosh, she's so shy.
Is Reese want to come say hello?
Hold on.
She's
Hi,
shy.
Mom.
Hi.
Hi. For the question of the iPads, the expectation, to my understanding, they'll be requested back by July. They're going to start the process by July 1st, to my understanding.
Okay. Yeah, then you know more than I do on that because they haven't really let us know about the returns. But I'm glad that you got one, and there's still more going out. So thanks for that information.
You're welcome. Okay, thank you.
Hey, Miss Reese. Hey, Miss Marcus.
How's the
All right, guys. Well, if there's no more questions, I'll give you all a waiver. I'm really grateful to have you all, and you know that you can reach me anytime, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, folks. Bye-bye.
Oh my
Bye.
God.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a nice
Everyone.
weekend.
You
Thank you
too.
for coming.
Thanks for coming. Have a good weekend.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hi,
Bye.
Elijah.
Bye,
Bye, Miss
Sheila.
Fish.
Hey, Alex.
I will see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Alex.